Same from last night. Plus my camera's tripping, so I gotta reset this whole damn thing after I post this video. I want to know just how deep the pockets of Publishers Clearinghouse is. Because I can't ever win the damn thing, but now they're giving away this $5,000 a week for life, and you get to pick somebody else to give $5,000 away for after your dumbass dies. And what happens to the people who actually won? Why don't we ever hear anything from them? Why don't we ever hear them like on a recap or aftermath commercial? Yeah, I won the Publishers Clearinghouse. I bought this island in Barbados. I'm living it up for the rest of my life, somewhere where it never snows, it's always warm. I've got my own movie company. I'm doing shit with the money. Because if I won Publishers Clearinghouse, y'all would never stop seeing my face. You understand? Because if I won Publishers Clearinghouse, I'm gonna have deep pockets like Oprah Winfrey deep. And I'm like, seriously, I'm gonna have like some mad deep pockets. I'm gonna give motherfuckers jobs. We're gonna make movies every fucking week. A movie's gonna drop. Or after we film, rather, every fucking week after we film, and after the editing process and all the other shit is done, we're going to make movies drop. Because in my ultimate goal, if I want Publishers Clearinghouse, my ultimate goal would be able to start my own movie company, my own movie studio, and I would never have to go to work anywhere else ever again. I wouldn't have to do any auditions or any of that shit, and I wouldn't have too many people who don't want to be there working. You know, if movies not your thing, if not making movies, if not being in the editing room is not your thing, well, you won't have any business in my studio to begin with. If you don't want to act, you won't be there. But if you want to be behind the scenes making like editing decisions and shit like that, then I need you there. You know, I'm not gonna hire people that I don't need and who don't want to be there. So, like I said, you know, I want to know what happens to all these winners at the Publishers Clearinghouse because you don't see anything else from them. And I'm sorry, I don't want to sound like a monster racist, but because I am a person of color and I am multicultural, and I like to say I got a pretty good grip on other people's races. You know, like, alright, white people, don't take this wrong, but a lot of white people, they don't have big mouths. So if they have deep pockets, they don't really tell anybody. They just go on and, you know, you don't ever really see too much of them unless they invest in something that's going to either gain them money or they invested in something like Enron that took all their fucking money. That's when you more or less hear from white people. Now, as a man of color, and I am part black as well as Native American, you know, a lot of if you're Native American and when you're probably going to have deep pockets, and somebody in the tribal elders is probably going to convince you that maybe you should donate some of this money to help us out with the tribe. And I get that, I understand that, but it also depends on how much money I win. Because if I win enough money to where I can donate to the tribe, and you know, $5,000 a week, you know, that's not no small money. As you know, depending on what you get after taxes, you know, that's not no small money. So if you get $5,000 a week, and you probably get 2,500, so that's like $250,000 a week. You know, that first thousand or $2,000 a week, excuse me, $2,050 a week. That first thousand can go straight to something for the tribe. You know, that would be my doing had I won the damn thing, which I'm never gonna win that shit because I apply for that shit all the time and it's never gonna fucking happen. Plus, I'm not a member of the Native American Nation. I'm also not full-blooded Cherokee, so don't expect too much. Now, as a person of color, the black side of me, I'm gonna be a little greedy. I'm gonna pay off all my bills. I'm gonna buy me some land. Most likely, I'm gonna buy land next to the land that's already in our family and help pay all that shit every year. Cause $5,000 a month, I mean a week, that's not bad money. I won't have any need for money anymore, and I won't have to work. You know, because I'm not a greedy person, so I'm not gonna spend every dime I have, but I'm gonna pay every bill I have. I'm not gonna go out and purposely make bills like live above my means and shit. I'm also not gonna give it to people who can get off their ass and get a job because it's my money, not your money, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because I bust my ass for everything I have now, and if it's coming to me easy, I'm not gonna get lazy and complacent and just be like, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm quit my job. No, 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 no. See, now I'm gonna work for fun, but more than likely, I'm gonna save my money, build me a studio, and work for me. Come up with some kind of deal with like Showtime or HBO so that my TV programs can go there. Hell, I'll get a job or get some kind of deal going on with Fox because I'm gonna have deep pockets. In fact, I will probably invest in every major network like HBO, Showtime, stuff like that. I'm gonna put my money somewhere where I know I'm gonna earn the shit back or double it because I'm not a dumb as I look, but or as I sound. But if I went Publishers Clearinghouse and I got deep pockets, you're gonna hear from me. But if you watch these commercials, you don't hear from none of these people, and specifically, you don't hear from any of the black people. I expect not to hear from the white people. I expect not to really hear too much hoopla from the Asian people because I know they can probably take their money and move back to whatever Asian country they came from and live like kings until their government decides to execute them, and then there's no more money. And yes, I said that out loud, execute them, because some governments don't want you having more money than they do in Asia, and they will lay your ass down. And a lot of people are saying, James, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Motherfucker, I can read. North Korea is not the place to go if you have a lot more money than the regime, because your ass is probably going to die. And they're going to take all your money. But no one's going to know you're dead until they find you like 70 something years later. Yeah, we're going to send their money to y'all motherfuckers, and y'all not gonna pay us back? Of course not. So I want to know, how deep are the pockets of the Publishers Clearinghouse? How deep are their pockets? Because how much money do y'all have to give somebody $5,000 a week forever? Forever is a long time. But then if I'm gonna die, let's say I got cancer, so I pick my older sister because I know she knows how to spend the money responsibly. Or I pick one of my three brothers. Or I pick somebody who's not even related to me, but is more family than family, to get this money, which would probably throw my family in an uproar if I was ever lucky enough to win the Publishers Clearinghouse. We all know that shit's not gonna happen. I got a better chance of actually going out and winning this weekend's Powerball. We know that shit ain't gonna happen either. But anyway, you know, it, if I was to win, what is the guarantee that they have enough money to compensate for this? And how many people who've won, where the fuck are they? Because that's the big question. How deep are these guys' pockets if they can give you $1,000 to $5,000 a week forever? How deep are their pockets? Has anybody ever asked the question, what happened to the guys in the commercial? Are all the people in the commercials actors? And that $5,000 a week forever was basically their paycheck for making the commercial, because you don't ever see them anywhere, and you don't see them on TV and any acting venues or commercials. So it's like, okay, are all these people like their family members making the commercials so that everybody will jump on board and sign up for Publishers Clearinghouse? And who's paying for all this shit? Because a commercial is not cheap. A commercial is like $5,600, and that's just the airtime. Because unless you're doing it on the internet, because most of the time on your internet venues, most of your advertisement on your channels are free, unless like you get a deal and people are putting ads in there and they're sponsoring you and your channel is getting big, which is, like I said, for this channel, I don't know how to do any of that. I will gladly take some sponsors, but I'm not really down with Patreon and Paytail, because I don't think that you should pay to see my ugly face on fucking YouTube. I mean, let's keep that shit real, and yeah, I'm not as ugly as that sound, but I used to actually look worse when I burnt all of this off. Still got some scars up here. See right there where I burnt off that, right here on my forearm where I burnt off my face in 2007. So I'm happy to be ugly because I was much worse. But back on the subject at hand, how deep is the pockets of those guys at Publishers Clearinghouse? These guys must have some deep fucking pockets. I want deep pockets. Like I said, I applied for this damn Publishers Clearinghouse like 90 some odd times. And it seems like, I'm the only guy who can't win the damn thing. So I'm like, okay, so is it real? Is it a joke? Is this like some kind of fucking shit in my head that doesn't exist, like that character Happy? Yeah, I just want to know, because I'm not getting anything out of signing on. Maybe it's my Mac computer, and it doesn't say anything that, and the commercial doesn't say anything about me having to buy shit to be registered for them. But when you get online, you have all this shit, and it's like, well, would you order this, this, and this? I'm like, this is a sweepstakes. I'm not supposed to have to order a damn thing. I'm just supposed to like sign up, and you guys either gonna pick my name and my number or you're not. But again, that's beyond the point. I want to know, how deep are their pockets? This is a very rich guy that just wants to get rid of his money before he dies. So he willed it to this one company. He said, "Look, I got billions of dollars. I need you guys to spread this shit out because I don't want to give it to my family." So we open up this thing called Publishers Clearinghouse. We're gonna just like give it to people. You know, I got enough money that's gonna last them until the end of time, and I'm dying. I don't want my family to have it because they're a bunch of greedy motherfuckers and they'll probably just wander it and squander it and waste that shit. Where I can just give it to other people who are gonna waste it to teach my family a damn good lesson on get your ass in gear, get a job, and maybe just maybe before I before I croak, I might leave you something. So you guys tell me, how deep are the pockets of Publishers Clearinghouse? I'm James Swim Shoes, come back number 2. Be seeing you. I won't make any more videos unless something important pops up and I need to discuss it. But this is the last video I'm going to make before I carry my ass to work. Alright, be seeing you.